Good morning, students. We are beginning with biology. This is NCRT textbook for class 11th biology. Before starting with the chapters, let us see what is the nature and scope of biology. There are various fields, various branches of biology. Let us see, these are not included in your syllabus, but I think before going to the actual subject, let us see what are the various branches, what is the scope of biology, what can be the various career options. Biology is a subject of science. The term science is derived from Latin word scientia, which means knowledge. So, science can be defined as the knowledge gained by actual observation, and this observation was found correct on verification and provide us information based on the facts. Biology is a type of science which is made up of two Greek words, bios and logos. Bios means life and logos means studies. So biology is study of life. When we talk of life or the living organisms means, what are we talking about? We talk about plants, animals and microorganisms. Study of plants, as you know, is called botany. Word botany is obtained from a Greek word Greek word botane, which means plants, and Theophrastus is considered as father of botany. Zoology is study of animals, which is made up of two Greek words, zoon plus logos. Zoon means animals, logos is study, and Aristotle is the father of zoology. Microbiology is the study of different aspects of microorganisms, and Leeuwenhoek is considered as the father of microbiology. What are the other branches of biology? Let us see. We have anatomy. Anatomy is study of internal structure of plants and animals. And that internal structure can be studied after dissection, means opening the body of various animals with unaided eye. Unaided eye means we can see the internal structure which we see with our naked eye without using microscope or lenses, etc. Biochemistry, it is the study of chemistry of living matter, that is the chemical composition, nature, mode of formation and functioning in relation to various life activities. Another branch of biology is cytology, which we know that which includes the study of structure and function of various types of cells and organelles. Ecology, which we have done in class 10th, it is the study of interaction of living organisms with their non-living environment. Then we have done embryology. We have heard about this word embryo in class 10. So what is embryology? It is the study of developmental stages of organisms from the formation of zygote till the birth of individual. We know that either a individual is born or it comes out of a egg by hatching. So develop all the developmental stages of an organism from the zygote till the birth, and all the stages which are passed inside the mother's body. When we study about these developmental stages inside the mother's body, or which are passed inside the egg, this study is called embryology. Endocrinology is study of endocrine glands and hormones produced by them and how these hormones they act. We have done in class 10th the various hormones, which gland secretes them, and what is the function performed by these hormones. We have also heard the word evolution. It is another branch of biology, which is study of origin of life, how life originated, and descent of species, means how a new species is formed from already existing species. Another branch is histology, that is study of tissues. Morphology, morphology is study of external characters of plants and animals. Then we have paleontology, that is study of fossils. Physiology, that is study of functions of various body parts. Psychology, study of mind. Taxonomy, which is the first unit in 11th biology, that is identification, nomenclature and classification of organisms. Nomenclature is namkaran, means to assign a scientific name to a particular plant or animal, and this also includes the evolutionary relationship with other organisms. We have so many other branches. Study of mosses and liverworts is called bryology. Study of crustaceans. What are crustaceans? They are arthropods. In class 9th we have done arthropoda is the largest phylum. Study of crustaceans is carcinology. Study of heart is cardiology. Study of effect of low temperature on living organisms, it is called cryobiology. Study of insects is entomology. Study of skin is called dermatology. Study of improvement of human race through laws of heredity, this branch is called eugenics. And then improvement of human race by altering the process of protein synthesis, that is called euphenics or medical engineering. Study of aging, what is aging? That is growing old. Okay, all the changes which take place in the body when we grow old, they are called gerontology. Study of blood is hematology. Study of parasites, parasitology. Study of algae is phycology. Science of medical treatment and mental illness is psychiatry. And agronomy is management of farms or science which deals with crop plants. Then we have biotechnology, use of biological organisms in commercial process for producing chemicals like drugs, means medicines or vaccines or hormones etc. on a large scale is called biotechnology. Like diabetic patients which lack insulin production by their pancreas, so if we add the insulin producing gene in a bacteria, so what will happen? That gene will express itself and that bacteria will start producing insulin. We can collect that and we can use it for treatment of diabetes. We will study this biotechnology in class 12th. There is a unit. Pharmacology is synthesis and effect of medicines on organisms. Pathology, what is pathology? What are the causes and effects of diseases? This is called pathology. So we have seen there are so many branches of biology. So although these are not included in your syllabus, but one must know that what are the various fields or the options of biology, what are the various branches or fields which we are going to study. Now let us see in class 11th biology, it is divided into 5 units. The first unit is diversity in living world. We have done all these chapters in class 9 or 10 at a smaller scale, but now we will go in full description of the diversity of living organisms. That includes that the whole of the living world is divided into the 5 kingdom: Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia. That is, there are 4 chapters in this unit. Then structural organization in plants and animals, that is morphology of flowering plants. अभी हमने पढ़ा what is morphology, study of external characters. Anatomy of flowering plant, that is study of internal characters, that is study of internal characters by using microscope. Structural organization in animals. इसमें हम 3 animals earthworm, cockroach and frog के सभी systems देखेंगे. Then we have cytology, that is cell structure and function, third unit, which includes the basic unit of life, that is cell, biomolecules, what is a cell made up of, and 2 types of cell divisions, that is mitosis and meiosis, which are included in cell cycle and cell division. Then we have plant physiology, fourth unit. Plant physiology is the study of functions in plants, that is transport in plants, mineral nutrition, what are the various minerals required by the plants, photosynthesis in full detail, respiration in plants, plant growth and development, which is controlled by various phytohormones. Then we have the fifth unit, that is human physiology, which includes digestion, respiration, circulation, excretion, locomotion, nervous control and coordination, chemical control and coordination. So this is the fifth unit, and I think this is the easiest, and you must have heard about these life processes and the various systems in your earlier classes also. So we will be beginning with human physiology from tomorrow onwards. So let us be serious. You maintain a separate notebook and notes will be given side by side. Please note them down and try to learn. If you have any queries, you can ask me personally. You can call me or message me. Thank you.